Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a wear test on the Fenty foundation. Now I have very dry skin and I know that this is a very matte foundation, so this review is for all you dry ladies or guys out there that want to try the Fenty foundation. Now this is not a first impression. I actually have worn this foundation a few times and I always make sure that I'm very hydrated, but I kind of wanted to see how long this foundation would wear for and still look good on my skin. Now because I have very dry skin, I will be making sure to put on primers that are very hydrating. So if these are not the primers that you use, but you have your go-to hydrating primers, I suggest that you use those. Before we get started, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and then also click that little notification bell. That way you are notified every time that I upload a new video. And please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if this is the type of video that you like. Also comment down below if there is any products that you are interested in having me review. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so I'm actually going to be going in with my Hourglass number 28 serum to hydrate my skin. So if you do have very dry skin, I highly recommend this product. It is very pricey, but this is the travel size and it is a lot more affordable. I will have down on the screen what the price is for that. Now the next primer that I'm going to be using is the new Cover FX Gripping Primer. I have been testing this out and so far I am really loving it, so I'm going to put that on next. Usually I will do a pore filling primer, but I want you guys to be able to see what this foundation looks like sitting on the skin. So I got the shade number 185, and this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I'm going to be going in with the Love is the Foundation brush by IT Cosmetics. This is my favorite foundation brush. Next, I'm going to be applying my concealer. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Concealer, and I am in shade 230. Okay, now that I have my concealer and foundation on, I'm going to be doing a close-up for you so you can see the way that this foundation sits on my skin by itself with no other products. Okay, so I'm going to be setting my under eyes with the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. This is a great setting powder if you have dry skin, especially the under eye. Okay, I'm going to be setting the rest of my face with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Powder in Butter. I've been using this for quite some time now and absolutely loving it. Not necessarily for under my eyes, because my under eye is so dry that it just doesn't work for my under eye. But the rest of my face, it gives me such a blurred effect. I absolutely love it. This was actually in my February favorites. If you have not seen that video, I will link that up above for you. Okay, so I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on and we will be right back. Okay guys, so I have the rest of my makeup on. Everything went on beautifully, everything blended beautifully. I'm going to do a close-up of what my skin looked like with the makeup on. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to try to do at least an 8-hour wear test, and I will do some check-ins throughout the day. So I will see you in a little bit. guys, I'm doing my first check-in. It is 4 o'clock, so it has been 3 hours. And so far, so good. No crustiness. Not bad. Hour 3, still a thumbs up, and I will see you in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is 6 o'clock, so we are on hour 5, and this foundation has crumbled on me. So I look like a creepy old lady. Like, it is drying me right out. It looks super, super cakey. It's fine around my nose, believe it or not. That's kind of a little wear. But I mean, that's not dewy, that's highlight, because I'm dry. I am dry. Oh boy. Going right downhill. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, it is 7 o'clock, so hour 6. And it's been an hour since I checked in when I was outside, and really the worst part of it all is all under my eye. And the rest of my face actually doesn't look too bad. But yeah, like all in here looks horrible. All right, see you in a little bit. Hey guys, so we are officially done with this wear test. It is 9:01 p.m. and I have officially had this foundation on for 8 hours. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is not my first time using the Fenty foundation. I did want to try to wear it a couple times because I knew it was such a matte foundation from all the reviews that I have looked at or read about, that I knew with my dry skin was probably going to be an issue, and I just kind of wanted to get a feel for the foundation so that way I could give a very detailed final thoughts on this foundation. Now that I have had this foundation on for 8 hours, I can give you my opinion on what I think of the Fenty foundation, especially for my dry skin peeps out there. When I first apply the foundation, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It is a very full coverage foundation. So if you don't like the look of having foundation on your skin and you like a more natural, glowy foundation, this is not the foundation for you. But if you need a foundation to give you that full coverage foundation that's going to look great in photos, if you're going out on a special occasion or whatever and you just want that perfect canvas, this is a great foundation for you. Now, that being said, if you have dry skin like me, it is a tricky foundation. Now, the primers that I used today were pretty much, one of them was my go-to foundation for whenever I'm wearing a more matte or drying foundation, which is the Hourglass 28 Serum, which you could have the driest day in the world and you put that stuff on and it is like magic in a bottle. So I highly recommend it for anyone who has dry skin and you don't want the foundation to cling to your dry patches. Now, the other foundation that I used was actually one that I've tried out several times and I've really been liking, but I have not tried it with a very matte foundation, and that is the Cover FX Gripping Primer. So this was actually the first time that I had used this primer with a matte foundation. I was really curious to see how it would work with my dry skin and such a matte foundation. Now, when I first, like I said, when I first applied the foundation, it looked great. You know, all the products went on fabulous. I used the Fenty concealer, which has actually become one of my favorites. So I used products that I knew and trusted. Now, it looked great at first, like I said, and then I think it was like hour 3 or 4 that my under eye, which is probably one of the most driest areas on my face, just started to look like crepey, cakey. Like when I squinted my eyes, I look like a 90-year-old woman. Like, it is no bueno, like not good. The rest of my face looked absolutely flawless, but because of the dry skin that I have, it just, the foundation just sucked the life right out of that area and just made it look horrible. A few of the other times that I had wore the foundation, I actually had tried it with the new Cover FX Dewy Skin Primer Hydrating. When I wore the Fenty foundation with this primer, and I didn't use too much, because if you use too much, it doesn't matter what you do, the foundation will move. This is like really hydrating, but it looked awesome, and I wore it for several hours. It continued to look awesome. This time around, I added the gripping. So I don't know for sure if it is the gripping. I'm kind of leaning towards that it was, because I think that with the dewy primer, this foundation would look so much better for a longer period of time, but I don't know if the foundation would last as long as it would without this. I do notice with this primer, if you don't do the right amount and you don't set your face, the foundation will move. You want a dewy foundation, you want to make a full coverage foundation look absolutely gorgeous, I highly recommend this primer. Just go with a light hand. It's kind of up in the air. I think that this is a beautiful foundation, and I certainly will wear it if I know that I'm going out for the night and I'm not going to be wearing this foundation for, you know, a super long time. I probably will not use the gripping primer with it again, because I have a feeling that this is what made it look crepey in the end, because it wasn't a very hydrating primer. And having dry skin, super dry skin, I need that really, really hydrating primer. And because I think I put this over the Hourglass serum, I think that's what did this foundation in for me. Final conclusion on this foundation is, if you have dry skin, this probably isn't the foundation for you, unless you want to spend that type of money for a foundation that you're only gonna wear every once in a while when you have a special occasion, or going out on the night where you want that full coverage, you know, flawless look. So it's really up to you, but for me, I mean, I will use the foundation. It really, with the hydrating primer, it looks amazing. And if I don't have to wear this for a very long time, I know that it will look really good. But for an all day, 8 to 12 hour wear, this probably isn't the foundation for me. That is my conclusion. If you're a dry skin girl, unless you absolutely are looking for that occasional foundation to use during special events, it's probably not worth spending your money on. I am in love with the concealer. I'm gonna continue to use the concealer on pretty much a daily basis. You know, obviously I also use my Jouer concealer because I absolutely love that concealer. It's such a hydrating concealer. Unfortunately, for us dry skin people, it can be difficult to, you know, enjoy a very matte foundation. That is the end of my review and wear test. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I said it in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna say it again. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and make sure that you click that little notification bell, so that way you are notified every time that I upload a video. I have many different reviews that are already recorded that are going to be coming up live soon, so that is a way to know when those videos go live, by hitting that little notification bell. Also too, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts. All right guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hydrating, I'm sorry, color